Hello everyone, today of course we will fight against the atmosphere character of our world around us, and we will go to the world of, some people would say science fiction, some people would say fantasy literature, some people would say something else. We know that these all classifications of literary genres are not so perfect. Each of them can be criticized, but we need some to grasp a huge diversity of different literary works and to make our conversations about them easier. This is the heritage, some people say, mainly after Aristotle and his systematic approach to nature, maybe, and to other objects, maybe not. Most likely. I would say this is my opinion, most likely this is the case. But okay, today I would like to talk about another book by Poul Anderson, great writer of fantasy novels and historical novels and also science fiction novels and heroic fantasy novels. He even wrote one book about Conan the Barbarian, about his adventures. In the future I will tell you something about it. But now I would like to talk about his last novel, published in 2000, shortly before his death, and the title of this novel is Genesis. And one should be surprised reading this novel how Mr. Anderson envisioned the development of technology and also human way of thinking in terms of technology and its influence, especially internet, that was actually almost under the creation when this novel was written, how author was able to predict the influence of the internet and the devices like this on the human society and the divisions within it between different groups of people. The novel itself is really interesting because main character actually resigns from human body because artificial intelligence and technology allows us to transfer the human awareness into the machines, and he goes through the universe. It's actually hard to summarize the plot of this very good novel because we also see alternative worlds. For instance, if Asians, so people of Mongoloid type, discovered America, how it would look like, not Europeans. What if 30 Years War had been going differently than it really have been going? What if different things happened than really happened? Then we see different constructions, very nicely done, as always, by Mr. Anderson, intellectual constructions of alternative words and also descriptions of new technologies. And I really like that this author really made his homeworks in chemistry, biology, physics and mathematics, and his descriptions of the alternative words and modern technologies in his novels are really, I would say, science-based. It's not a pseudo-scientific bubble that tries to be something wow, something extraordinary, what we can find in many other novels I even do not want to mention because they are not worth it. Here author really made his homework and built nice intellectual construction and created nice world of his novels in which the action is set, and we can enjoy very nicely composed text with very nicely composed interactions between main characters and the created world by the author. This is really intellectual feast. And this novel I really would like to recommend to all fans, brave ones, fans of science fiction or simply scientific fantasy, I would say, to see how a brilliant mind of an author who is also an artist can envision not only the future but very probable ways of development or degradation, I would say more degradation than development, of human beings and also our planet and many other planets. So it's a really thought-provoking, very good book, leaving us, I mean the readers, with many reflections. And it's not a pseudo-scientific bubble. It's really well constructed science fiction novel based on scientific facts, plus great talent of the writer who wrote it. Really intellectual feast. So Genesis by Poul Anderson. Really good piece of science fiction.